The one thing that I believe is really important when you're considering where you want to go to college is if you feel as though you can really be a part of what's going on, that you are comfortable in what you're learning, who you're learning it with, what you're learning, and how that can add value to the life you want to have.
I love the classroom size, the interpersonal feel. I also like the environment within the program, the diversity. Even on my visits, from athletic visits to academic visits, it felt interpersonal. I felt like I can connect well. And Chicago's amazing, you know. I think the selling point, you go to 31 and you look out over the whole city, and it's motivational, it's inspirational, and it makes you want to get up and do things. And I was like, I could get used to seeing this for the next 4 years.
I chose Roosevelt because no matter what your background is, they are committed to making higher education available to all students to unleash their full potential. And I plan to continue that rippling effect in my own family, community, and throughout my education.
We've got a centrally located campus, a vertical campus, that allows us to access a lot of the business community here. Having spent a lot of time in industry myself, I have a variety of contacts that I frequently bring into the classroom.
I remember during my junior year, I had an internship that was only 2 blocks away from the school. I would go to work during the day and still be able to make it on time for my 6 o'clock evening class.
The finance cohort here, we delved into more quantitative aspects of the market. And so we did things revolving around computer programming, spent a lot of times looking at markets, but also the corporate finance, the banking of finance. And it's rigorous, but it's ingrained in the markets and what's happening in the real world.
I want my students to walk out knowing that they can be a positive influence on the world and still make a good living at it.
In my classroom, students can expect a very unique approach to the curriculum. We use a textbook, but oftentimes we have unique materials that we've designed specifically for that class. Again, trying to integrate real-world practices that are happening in industry in the Chicago area and beyond into our classroom. So sometimes that looks like field trips to local financial institutions, including places like the Chicago Board of Options Exchange, but really a lot of interaction. We want to be engaged in the current conversation in finance, and that's how we look at it. It's a conversation that's happening and it's evolving each year, and that's what we bring to the classroom.
Roosevelt offers great opportunity to find yourself here, and when you're ready to explore something to its full extent, there'll be peers and professors here to help you reach that goal.